and this business has grown so much while being in this office.
The office is like gone, what the heck? It is power tool time. Suddenly this is a cooking channel now that we have this beautiful kitchen. I whisk back and forth like zigzagging, and then I also go in a circle. This shelf, I think I'm gonna set up the same way that I had it in the apartment. Oh my God, the light in here. That poor octopus is like fighting for his life there. I'm gonna pee. She goes, I think they made the holes wrong. Yeah, I'm sure it was them. Just watched birds fly by. Look at how aesthetically pleasing this shot is. The vibes are so good this morning for so many different reasons. I'm listening to Hannah Montana. I'm about to try the coffee cake creamer, which I have been looking for like weeks at this point. I'm gonna make like a birthday cake matcha and I'm so excited. I'm trying to replicate one that I see people get in LA. I forget the place that they get it from, but it's like a yellow cup and I think it's birthday cake flavored and it sounds so intriguing. I will put the name of the matcha place here if I can find it. Also, I'm cooking an egg. I need to not let that overcook. I like my egg to be like perfect. But also, this is the day that we're moving the office, or as much as I can, and I'm so excited. And it's the big moving vlog. So welcome to the moving vlog. I'm just so excited for this and for this move. And if you didn't watch the last video, basically Sean's parents bought a house out here in New Hampshire. They're still living in California for a couple years and we are going to be living in the house. I know it's insane. We are like so excited, so lucky, and I could go on and on about how ecstatic we're feeling. But yeah, we've moved a lot into the house. Like, if you can hear this echo, we've moved most of our stuff into the house already, other than like the bed, some furniture, some things around the kitchen, like just things we're gonna throw into a box. The big move of furniture we're planning on doing Friday or Saturday. Today is Tuesday, but like I said, today is the big move of the office. And my parents are gonna help me with that as well. And we'll get into all that in a second. But let's make this birthday cake matcha, have some breakfast, and I will see you in the office. This is what the matcha station has become, which is so sad, but it's already set up at the house, so that's really exciting.
진짜 햇살 늦은 밤지나 찬란하게 빛나 I've been feeling down all night You tell me it's alright It's alright, alright, alright So blue
Taste test. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. So many oh my gods for so many different reasons. That is really good, but I also just spilt it everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna clean that up and then we'll head to the office and talk about the game plan for today. Okay, let me give you a little rundown on what the past few days have looked like and then we'll get into today. So I already started packing up this office a little bit yesterday. I took like big things out of here, a lot of boxes, I took a lot of yarn, cleared out the closet. For the most part, there's still stuff in the closet, but that was a good start. And we've just been packing and going back and forth from the house all day the past couple of days. And like I was saying, we've gotten a lot of stuff out of here and into the house. We've done unpacking over there. We've been prepping the house over there. So deep cleaning appliances. We sealed the countertops. They have granite countertops. So we wanted to make sure to seal all of that. The bathrooms have granite countertops as well. So we did those and just like cleaning over there before we put all of our stuff in there. Yeah, I think I overdid it a little bit yesterday. I didn't feel like I was overdoing it, but my body was like, you need to take a break by the end of the day. So I got up around like 7:30, and it was the first day of my period, so that combined with having a long day probably wasn't great. But I spent all day packing, carrying heavy things, and I went to HomeSense as well, got some stuff for the house, and I was just back and forth from the house doing a lot of like packing and lifting and unloading and organization until like 9:30 p.m. And starting at like 8 p.m. I was like pretty dizzy. By the end of the night I was like dizzy and nauseous, and I don't get dizzy often, but I think I just like overdid it combined with being the first day of my period. So today I'm gonna really focus on drinking a lot of water. I ate 3 meals yesterday. I had what I thought was a good amount of water, but I still think it was just a lot. So today is also gonna be a lot. I'm just trying to get everything over there as fast as possible and do this as fast as possible, not to rush it, but because I don't get paid leave. So I can't work as much with this move. So that's not a complaint, it's just the reasoning as to why I want to do it quickly so that I can get back to work quickly. Like I said, a couple of times we're doing this office. I have mixed emotions. This office is like so special to me. It's like my first real office. I had one in the last apartment I was in. If you were following me there, oh my gosh, that was crazy. That was just such a tiny office. Like it was just like really small. I guess that was my first office, but this feels like legit to me, and this business has grown so much while being in this office, and even the office alone, like the keychains have expanded, we got magnets, like just looking around, I'm like, wow. So to pack it up is kind of sad and bittersweet, but I'm moving it to a same size space, and then we'll have like extra storage as well. So it's more exciting than sad, but still, I don't know, we're closing a chapter. That's always gonna be bittersweet, I feel like. I do have some outstanding orders for keychains that I wanna get packed up. I wanna make a trip to the post office today. I have some packages behind me as well that I packed yesterday because I just wanna get as many orders out as possible before I move everything and don't have as easy access to that. So let me pack up some keychains. Then I'm just gonna start taking the office apart. I'm gonna start with decor, I think. And then I'm gonna move to things I can put into boxes. I'm gonna leave like the keychains and magnets up. Let me show you like as I talk. So these are the keychains and magnets. Every one of these has drawers, and it's 5x4, so there's 20 drawers in each one. So I can move each container separate. I got a comment on last week's video, I posted it yesterday, and they suggested bubble wrapping these to move them, which I do like that idea, but I think I'm actually going to saran wrap them so that the drawers stay in place. I think it'd be a little easier. I think that's the plan for those. And then these, I think I'm gonna pack into boxes and just stack them. I wanna keep as much together and not like broken down as possible so I can just set this back up easier. Like I think I'm gonna keep this on these shelves. So when I move the shelf, I'll just have the decor on it still. Same with this one. Obviously all the decor has to come off the walls and all of this has to be packed up. So as I say this, I'm realizing how much work I have. So I'm gonna pack up these orders and get to packing up the office.
Your eyes tell me that you don't wanna leave just yet. No, my eyes agree. It's almost like when we first met. Oh, I don't care, it's getting too late. I want you and I can't wait. Don't wanna spend a minute without you. I know you feel the same. So come on, give me love. I'ma show you how to move with my body.
Orders are packed and I put them out in the hallway to take to the post office later. And despite the fact that I'm filming, I think the first thing I want to take out of this office is this light because it's big and it's in the way. So let me shut it off and take it out. And the lighting won't be amazing, but it'll be good enough. And we can start packing up this office.
I finally stopped running now. With you I found my peace somehow. Let go of every thought that was holding me back. Yeah, I'm in love with you in every way. That joy you give me every day makes me forget that I was troubled before.
This wall is like my favorite in the office, so this is definitely sad.
In no way I hear your sweet voice, then I see your face. I never knew you could love someone like me. You climbed my tower and you set me free. I never know felt like this before. I never know felt the love like this. I never know felt like this before. I never know felt the love like this. I know I can be safe with you. want me now, I know you do. I know you're being patient and I love you for that. You showed me how to dare to love. So tell me what you're thinking of. Cause I won't be afraid, not holding anything back. Don't know if I'm dreaming, I'm slipping away.
It's 10:30 and this is where we're at. Obviously this is a big project, but I don't think it's gonna take me as long as I initially thought. These boxes are like insanely heavy. They are filled with stuff that was on this shelving unit. I still have some stuff up here I need to take down. This is office decor, also pretty heavy and pretty fragile, so I want to make sure nothing gets stacked on that. Then I have a whole bin of Rose Forever roses and then a couple of pieces of decor. And then I haven't touched the closet today, but it's pretty empty from what we did yesterday. I need to take this down. That will only take a second. And the hallway is like full of stuff. Let me show you. Duncan's so unbothered, but I basically have things that don't need to go into boxes. So my sticker display, some shelving, and then boxes, like shipping boxes. That's what's against the wall there. I have my light, which was the first thing I took out. And then here I have my yarn, if you recall, that sits by my desk, and more boxes. So it's almost time to start loading up the van. My parents are gonna be here at 11. Like I said, it's 10:30 right now. So I'm just gonna keep packing a little bit. I will update you in a little while. Okay, before I forget, I'm gonna photograph these keychains and magnets so that I remember exactly how they were stacked. So I'm gonna take photos and then I might start wrapping these in saran. This is what the rest of the office is looking like. Call me crazy, but I might try to take that standing desk as is and not take the top off. That would be so much easier, but we will see if that's possible. And then that table is a folding table, as are these. So those will be super easy. I do have stuff under these tables still. That one's pretty much clear under it. Obviously you can see what's under that one, not too much. So I feel like this is like going pretty quickly. I don't know, it's like 11-ish almost. I just packed up this. I'm hoping that I secured the counter good enough. Yeah, this is a progress and I'm gonna keep working. Like I said, I might start saran wrapping these, but let me start by taking photos. Maybe I'll start loading a van soon because kind of running out of room in the hallway and in here. But yeah, this is what we got going on. This is what the office is looking like. I don't know if you can tell because I'm using the mic, but the echo is insane. I might actually take this down and bring it right now too. We're about to head to the house and do the first unload. We have 3 vehicles, 2 vans, and 1 car. So we were able to put a lot of stuff in there. We broke down a couple tables. Oh, my dad took them. Nice. And then I have another one to break down. This is a standing desk, so we'll see what we can do with that later. I don't know if all of this is going to get taken over today or if I'll do some tomorrow too, because we have quite a lot to unload, but this is so crazy. Like, the office is like gone. What the heck? Okay, this is the current situation. We have most of the stuff, well, I think everything that we brought over other than my machines. So like the printer, the Cricut, things like that, that's still in my mom's car, but everything else is out. This is the office space. We have natural light. I'm so excited. And I think the first thing I want to do is set up the keychains and magnets. I believe I'm going to put them against this wall so that the natural light will help illuminate them when I go live on TikTok. And then I think I'm going to put magnets on this one because it's a thinner wall, just to differentiate the magnets and keychains because I have less magnets right now. So that's the plan. We have a lot to unpack. I don't have any tables here, so I can't do too much right now. That's the other reason I'm doing the keychains first. But yes, let's do it. Okay, pretty much everything is out of the office at home and into this new office. And I'm gonna spend all day tomorrow setting up this office. As you already saw, I did the keychains and magnets and stickers. This is so satisfying. I did not even measure this and it's like the perfect fit. And I'm gonna end up hanging my magnet display above
the keychains, which, like I said, I'll get to tomorrow or a different day. But right now, my mom and I are gonna go to Home Goods or like TJ Maxx and look for a rug for this room. And I definitely want a rug in front of the keychains and magnets because when I go live, I don't want you to be able to hear the rolling like that. So I definitely want a carpet in front of the keychain area, but that's the plan.
Okay, I am currently sitting on the floor in my new office, and I don't know what point of the video this is going in, but I know it's going in earlier, and so I don't know if I've even started setting up my office yet at this point in the video, so don't look too much. It's pretty much set up. I just have to do some more decor, but I got a very exciting box in the mail from sendacake.com, and if you watched my last vlog, you would have seen me open one of their boxes in that video. If you did not watch my last vlog and you're not familiar with them, Send a Cake is all about creating memories and making unique gifting experiences for people, and they have a bunch of different boxes that have fun surprises in them, which you will see in a minute here. And the boxes have treats inside as well, so some have cakes, some have donuts, and they have so many products for Mother's Day. Mother's Day is obviously coming up in May. To name a few, they have the Mother's Day Bubble Box, Rose Bubble Box, Mother's Day Chocolate Lovers Surprise Book, Mother's Day Garden Bundle, Blossom Bundle with Butterfly Surprise, so many different ones. And whether you live with your mom or you're 1,000 miles away from your mom, these make great gifts. And I think especially if you are further from anyone, whether it's your mom or someone else you want to give a box to, they're super cool because it is like an experience in the box. And they have a bunch of boxes for other occasions as well, and they're always adding new products to their website. Send a Cake assembles everything by hand themselves, so you don't have to do any assembly. And they ship to all 50 US states, and they do offer overnight shipping as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and open this box. This is a really unique one as well because you can use it multiple times. You can like reuse it. Oh my gosh. Look at how pretty this box is. Boxes themselves can be kept as like keepsake boxes, and you can honestly like use this as decor. It is so pretty. Oh, what the heck? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Oh my god, that is so pretty. And the box can keep being opened. That's amazing. That's so fun. Oh, I love that. Okay, and then I think this is my favorite YouTube video I've ever filmed. Like, every part of this video is so much fun. Okay, look at what's inside. Some gourmet donuts, which I am going to eat. This is fun too, because it's like a champagne bottle and it's like bubbles, like bubbly champagne. Very clever. Okay. Oh, there's different flavors. Let's try the red velvet. I didn't know it was covered in chocolate. Look at my dog. Look at Duncan. Thank you so much, Send a Cake, for sending this box. I am having so much fun with your products. And if you want to give someone an awesome gift, whether it's your mother for Mother's Day or a friend, a family member, definitely check them out. I will leave the link in the description, and you can use code CHEERY10 for 10% off. Hopefully I don't have chocolate all over my face. Thank you again, Send a Cake, for sponsoring this video.
Hello, it is 9 p.m. and you can't tell at all because I'm using this mic, but the echo in here is so crazy that it's low-key distracting. Like I'm like, can't think. I'm gonna show you it after I'll take the mic off. But oh my gosh, this feels so weird to be standing in my office with it looking like this. What the heck? Like, obviously we still have the desk here, but that's like the only thing. I do have some stuff on the floor that still needs to get packed up and brought over tomorrow, and I have my yarn hanging on the back of my door still. But it's 9 p.m. It's still Tuesday, and I probably should be getting ready for bed. I've had a long day, and honestly, the last few days have looked like this, where I'm getting up early and going to bed late and just working hard all day. But it's worth it, and I'm excited, and I hope it doesn't lead to burnout, but I don't think it will. I've been very excited throughout this whole process, and the office is already looking so good, and we've barely done anything, and I'm like so inspired already with that new space. So yes, very, very excited about that, and we're gonna tackle that tomorrow, setting up the office, which I'm so excited for. But right now, we came back home because Sean is going to play a hockey game, and we only have one vehicle. So I'm back home. We're still spending nights here. We're probably gonna start spending nights starting Friday. Again, today is Tuesday. Right now, I'm gonna spend the next few hours until Sean gets home packing. I might do some packing out in the kitchen, in the hallway. I might vacuum the rug. We have a really long rug. It's probably like, I don't know, at least 12 feet long, maybe like 14 to 18 feet long. I might vacuum that and roll it up. We're just like trying to get every last bit out of here. And then the bed, we obviously have to move as well. I'm gonna start in my office and take things off the wall. So, it is power tool time. I'm gonna be undrilling the 2 things that are drilled into my wall. Well, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 things. I have 3 like shelving brackets and then the pegboard. So let's start there, and then I'll do some more packing, and then after that, I will see you tomorrow. But this has been a super, super productive day. Let me give you a look at this office, and also I'll let you hear the echo. Okay, so first of all, if you can tell, the echo is crazy. But this is what we have going on. So I have the desk, as you just saw, this A-frame sign. I have a couple of little things here, like some mirrors, a box for shipping. These are built punch needle boxes that are empty, so I need to bring those over. And just like a few things, trash to take out, trash can. The closet is completely empty. I took my stuff out of the safe as well. So yeah, I'm gonna take down these 3 like brackets. I had my floating shelves on them. And then the pegboard. Okay, I hope this is set up right. Anyone else just like scared of power tools a little bit? Like something's gonna fly out and hit you? Let me just make sure it's working. Okay. I'm like, I didn't push the button in. Okay, here we go. I think this is to unscrew, right? Yes, left is unscrew. Okay. Oh, it's windy. Why did that blow air at me? I was not expecting that. Okay, easy peasy. Okay, calm down. Okay, 1 down, 3 to go. This could use a dusting. Perfect. Hi, Dunk. You hear that noise? You come running to check out what the trouble is? Okay, let's do these ones. I knew this was easy, but I also was like, oh, this might take a little while. No, it's literally gonna take 2 seconds. I'm gonna strip it. I'm gonna strip it. Oh, that's weird. I'm gonna strip this screw. Like I can't get the tool next to it. Okay, I'm gonna get scrapple on my eyes. I'm literally standing here, closing my eyes. 2 seconds ago saying this is gonna take like 2 minutes. Well, this tool, I don't know if you can tell, it's like hitting this post, so I need to get a screwdriver. I'll be right back. Do I know where a screwdriver is at this point in time though? No, I don't. Oh, I can still talk to you even though I'm not in the room. How fun is this? Okay, screwdriver. Oh, a screwdriver. Would you look at that? In the junk drawer. It's always a go-to spot for a screwdriver. I'm unscrewing manually. All is well again. This is so dramatic. It's like, I don't know, I'm a little scared of power tools just because obviously it makes things go like so fast. So sometimes I think like something's gonna shoot out at me and like I should have goggles on or something. But it's literally just unscrewing some screws. Are you enjoying this clip of me unscrewing screws from the wall? Riveting content. Okay, let's do a time lapse for the rest because this is not the most exciting content that you've ever seen. Okay, the screws are out, shelves are down, but tell me why they left such big holes They look like bullet holes. Oh my God, that's aggressive. Anyways, I'm gonna clean up this mess and pack some more stuff up, just like in a box probably. And then I will see you tomorrow to set up the office. Hopefully you can hear me because the mic was just hanging down that whole time. But I will see you tomorrow to set up the new office space. Okay, it's the next day. Today is Wednesday. It's 11:40 right now, and I'm gonna make my first matcha in the house. And I figured why not also explain how I make it. I think I got a comment on my last video. Someone was wondering like what my recipe is. Suddenly this is a cooking channel now that we have this beautiful kitchen. So there will definitely be more cooking content. Obviously it's not a cooking channel, but I will sprinkle that in. So yeah, let's make a matcha, shall we? Also today we're gonna be setting up the office. I have officially moved everything out of that office. So I have a lot of work cut out for me today, but let's make this matcha. So I took the same matcha stand over here that I had at the apartment. The very first thing I do is soak my whisk. I don't always do this, but I try to when I have the time. I let it soak for like a minute or two in hot water to help soften the bristles of the bamboo whisk. So this is a piece of bamboo that was turned into a whisk. So that's softening. And then in the meantime, I grab my little matcha bowl. Sean got me this for Christmas, and it's a handmade matcha bowl from Etsy. I'm obsessed with it. And then I get my matcha. I am not picky about what kind I use. These are two different kinds. They're both from Nami. This is the Yame First Harvest. It's her latest one that she came out with. And then the Okumidori is the first one she came out with. I think they taste pretty similar. I'm gonna use the First Harvest today, just out of pure randomness. No, I'm not. This one is not opened. Let's see if this one's open. I bet they're not. Okay. Those ones are not opened. These ones are open. This is the Okumidori. So I'm gonna, oh my God. Okay, that one's empty. Okay, I'm gonna use Yame. Perfect. Probably should take that thing out in there. I think it's a moisture absorber, but I leave it in. Okay, I just realized I don't have straws. I don't have a spoon that I use, and I don't have the sifter. The sifter is probably the more important thing that I don't have because I can just use a teaspoon. But normally, I'll do an updated version of this when I have my sifter. I'll take some matcha. I put it through my sifter, and I just sift it into the bowl, and it just makes it fine and easier to like whisk. But it'll be fine. I low-key use a lot of matcha, so I'm taking some more. I don't measure it. It's probably like 2 teaspoons, a tablespoon and a half if I had to guess. Then I'm gonna put a little bit of warm to hot water in here. And then I take my whisk that's been soaking. I'm gonna dump that water out. Ooh, break the whisk. I whisk back and forth, like zigzagging. And then I also go in a circle. And I'm not pressing down really hard. I don't want to damage the whisk. And it's just not necessary. I do this for like, honestly, not that long, like 15 seconds. And you'll see like, I don't know what it's called, micro bubbles, but you see micro foaming, something like that. But you can see all those little bubbles. That's what you want. And then I rinse my whisk off. You can let it soak again for a couple minutes. I know that's been suggested before, and then I'll rinse it again after. Okay, then I need to get my cup and fill it with ice. I like using the mic because now I can walk around and you can still hear me. I like to put the milk in first. You can use oat milk, whole milk, almond milk, coconut milk. I love oat milk in my matcha lattes, so that's what I'm gonna use. This I also just eyeball and then pour the matcha over. And then I add a little bit of water to this to get the last bit of matcha. And then last but not least, I add creamer. I usually use the Chobani sweet cream, but as you know, I just got this one, so I'm gonna use the birthday cake again today. I feel like yesterday I had too much. I'm actually really sad that I don't have a straw. And then this would be when I put the straw in. Let's see how it tastes. Perfect. Oh yes, that's better than the one I made yesterday. Yesterday it was too creamy when I did the birthday cake. I think I did too much oat milk. But anyways, that's my little recipe. And maybe I'll do an updated one when I have the sifter. But the only difference is I sift it instead of just putting it right into the bowl. And then I rinse the whisk off and put it back on the stand. And the stand helps it to keep its shape. Now let's start setting up the new office. We did start yesterday, as you saw, but we have a lot more to do. I put the standing desk in there and everything else has to go in there. So let's do it. Okay, this is the current state of the office. So I have some tables set up. I put my shelving up. We put boxes on the shelves yesterday, which is so satisfying. I have another table there with a tablecloth, all the keychains and magnets and stickers, as you saw. And then this is gonna move. It'll probably stay in here Maybe it'll go upstairs actually. And then we have the new carpets or rugs, which I think they're perfect. And they were on clearance, so win-win there. And then I have a new desk chair as well. I just put my blanket and pillow on it. This is my magnet display, which I don't know if I already said this, but I'm gonna hang these above the keychain, so when I go live I can just glance up and show the magnets as well. I just spent some time looking for a pink tablecloth for this table. Hopefully that tablecloth shows up soon, because obviously it's not efficient to, you know, go through all these boxes looking for one thing. So I'm just gonna hold off on setting up this table completely. I'll just put stuff on here that I want. This station is going to be the Cricut and printer. This I think is gonna be decor and just like other office supplies, so that I have like a longer main desk. And then this desk is gonna be set up the same. That's the plan for now at least. And this is my standing desk. So I wanna set up like the supplies today and then do the decor maybe tonight or tomorrow, because I don't have the tools to do the decor right now. So I'm gonna wait on hanging things, and I don't know if I have the time today anyways, but I want to show you a couple of things. So Sean actually has an office of his own where he's going to work when he works from home, and he's going to set up his business stuff in here as well. So he does candles and sewing and frame making. So all of that stuff is going to be in this office. So we have candle supplies over here. I have the purifier, the air purifier in here as well, because that's for when candles are being made. And then we have some sewing stuff. So this is going to clear up a lot of space. Duncan, leave it. This is going to clear up a lot of space in the office for me as well. And then we have this room. This room I'm actually starting to get so excited for, because I'm going to do a yarn wall. So I actually already ordered the calyx unit, and pretty much all of this is yarn that I just could not see. I couldn't see my inventory of yarn, so it's going to be so helpful, not to mention so aesthetically pleasing, to have a calyx unit full of yarn. Are you kidding? So I'm so excited to do that. And then it's also going to be the big machine room. So these are the machines I don't use on a daily basis. We have the laser engraver, heat press, DTF printer. And that's pretty much it. We have a couple of heat presses. So those are going to be set up probably on that 6-foot table in here as well. Then I have these stickers. That's for pop-ups. I think I'm going to store them up here versus the basement, because the basement gets kind of humid. And we're gonna run dehumidifiers, but I don't want the stickers to get damaged. For the most part, pop-up stuff will be in the basement. And then we have a closet in here where I'm gonna be storing the pop-up keychain and magnet carriers and like overstock of supplies. So I have punch needles in here. So we are definitely making use of all this space, and I'm really excited to see this room come together as well. It's not gonna be in this video, but I might do a whole separate video on it. But yeah, that's the plan. So I'm gonna continue to set up the main office, and I will update you along the way. This shelf, I think I'm gonna set up the same way that I had it in the apartment. And the other shelf that has all the boxes now, that used to have candle stuff on it, but like I said, candle stuff is now in Sean's office, so I'm able to put all the boxes on the shelf, which is so, so nice. I have a whole box of decor here. I just want to empty up this box, so I'm gonna put everything up here. And then I can sort through it as well, because some of it is desk decor that I can set up. So that's the plan. Okay, I found a stud on this wall, And I was thinking it would be really cool to hang my punch needle frames up on the wall so that they're out of my way. They used to be at my feet and it just would like annoy me. So I'm thinking I'll just hang them right here. I can grab it when I need it and put it back when I don't. And I feel like it would be cute and functional. So let's do that. Oh my gosh. I love it. Okay, nice. I'm happy with that. It's kind of funny. It looks like it's supposed to be like a piece of wall decor, but no, just my punch needle frames. Also, if you're curious how Duncan is doing, he's doing great. He already feels at home. He's in the other room, like in the living room right now, just sleeping. So yeah, he's definitely comfortable, which is so nice. We haven't introduced Donut to the house yet. I think we're gonna do that tomorrow. So I'll let you know how she does as well. I think in general, cats tend to take a little longer to adjust, but Duncan, he's very happy here, so that makes me happy. Okay, so I found a 6-foot tablecloth and I put it on this 4-foot table. And honestly, I don't think it looks bad at all. I'm fine with the like drooping that's going on right there. I think it looks cute if anything. So that's gonna stay, and I'm gonna start hanging up some decor. I think I'm gonna hang the paintings I made with Mia up on this wall, because how perfect is that? And then I made some paintings with some small business friends the other day that I'm gonna hang as well. This one is small, so I'll put it up here. I don't know if I'm gonna hang these ones just yet, but I never showed you these. I took inspiration from Pinterest, and here are some paintings I made the other day with friends that will be hung up at some point as well, but let's start by hanging these little canvases. Okay, I've just hung them up. I think they look so good, so cute. First pieces of decor on the wall, other than this, I guess, but that's not really decor. That's like the perfect wall space too. Things are going really good. Like, I couldn't have planned this better. In fact, I didn't plan it. Like, things are just falling right into place. But I'm gonna do some more work. I have a big box of stuff I still need to unpack. That's gonna go on this shelf, and I have to look around. I think I have 3 to 5 other boxes as well. So I'm just gonna keep working, and I will update you in a little bit and share the progress. Okay, it's almost 4 o'clock and the office is not done, but it's very, very close to being done. Pretty much all that has to be done is decor and hanging decor. And I do think I want to do a full office tour as a separate video. It might be a completely separate video or part of a video. I feel like it would be cool to do it as like its own video though. But just a little overview of what we have going on. So I've brought everything into here. All the boxes are unpacked. These are the boxes. Not all of this was for the office, but most of it was. But all of these are empty. We need to break them down. We're gonna keep a couple to finish packing up the apartment. I have my vision board here that I wanna hang up. I'm probably gonna hang it maybe right here behind like the printer area. Also, it's so cool because when I enter this room, the echo goes away. So, you know, it's set up when there's no echo. Everything on these 2 tables that doesn't look like it should be here is decor. So all my decor is just spread out. We're gonna hang it up tomorrow probably, or even today maybe. Maybe I can do it today. My friend is coming over. She's actually on her way, and Sean is coming as well, and he's gonna bring some tools. So if we have nails, maybe we can do that, or maybe we can run to the store. Oh my God, the light in here. I haven't seen that yet. Oh my God. This is like euphoric. I can't even explain how excited I am. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? I've never had windows like this in my office. I'm so excited. Okay, anyways, all decor, it's gonna get hung up maybe in this video. We will see. Well, probably in this video. I just don't know if it's getting done today. I showed you the office chair, got my little blanket there. It's looking so cozy in here. Actually, I can move these 2 bins. I might put them under there. I have some stuff under this table right now, but I don't want too much under here because there is a vent, an air vent, and I want to make sure that doesn't get covered. It's not covered right now, but I don't want anything to move and cover it. I have some mailers down here, yarn. Like I said, I'll do like a full office tour in a separate video, like really go into depth about like what everything is. But this is looking really good. I put my bubble wrap up here. That fit perfectly as well. Things have just been fitting so perfectly. And then I still have room for a tripod here so I can film like at this angle with the natural light. You saw all this. Oh my God, it looks so good. I'm like so excited. Okay, but it's not done yet. This is not the final reveal by any means. We got all that decor, which really makes it. So all this too is like not how it's gonna stay. I just threw some decor up here as well. That poor octopus is like fighting for his life there. I wanted to share this. This is what I've been working on all day. I also put together a little art craft closet upstairs to get stuff out of here, stuff that I use for just like personal projects. Let me quickly show you that if you care. Okay, so this is a little arts and craft closet. And I just have, like I said, stuff that I use for crafts, but not specifically for the business. There is some business stuff in here, like this tape roller that I just don't use. I did get this for the business. It's a Cricut heat press, but I don't use it much anymore. So that's that. And then my best friend, like I said, Brianna, is coming over right now. And I'm thinking we might work on this room. I already showed you this, but we're gonna set up these machines. The yarn wall will be a different day. The calyx unit is supposed to arrive Friday. But I put a lot of stuff in here today, so I have some extra punch needle frames. I think I showed you this. I added a tech backpack up there and just like a bin of stuff that I don't use daily. That bag up there is full of stuff for workshops, which I haven't done any workshops in a while, but I want to get back into that when I have time. But yeah, that is how everything is coming along. I am so excited. I can't say it enough, but I will see you soon. Okay, Brie and I just built a little bookshelf lamp thing upstairs, and so we've gained the confidence to build the coffee table. So first off, she thought we needed 40 screws for this step, but we need 4. So I'm gonna set 4 aside here. Is that a 6 or a 9?
A 9.
Surprised we didn't mess that up upstairs.
Yeah.
How do you know it's not a 6?
All of these
This
are
should
on
go
the
this
side.
way.
Yeah.
But couldn't we put it in this way?
These go like this.
Oh, just a little extra
It helps support.
stability.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
see.
So now these go like this. This seems wrong.
What, that I'm being handed this?
No, why is there a lip
Hey.
there?
That's how it is.
I hope so.
There's a lip on the other side, so it's right.
No, I know.
If it's
but-
symmetrical, it's right. Watch out! Oh,
Don't trip it. It goes in here. And then it
you're
goes on the other side.
correct.
Do you have more bits?
It's gonna be a 2-hour video. Okay, Brie needs to take a break because her whole body is going numb. Well, I'll figure this out. Don't even worry about it.
Okay.
Sean just said that he made a grilled cheese with cream cheese today.
Cream cheese?
And that sounds... Oh, I thought he said cream
Me too, I
cheese.
was like, wow.
String cheese.
All right, how can I assist?
You can tell me if I did this right. Fergalicious.
Wait, it looks like a headboard. I think I need to
For a doll house. For a doll bed. Dinner break. On the mic, I'm just chomping on food. Dinner is served. Caesar salad. You know the feeling like when you're a kid and you basically did what I just did? You like find something and then get excited. Like I was looking for A. The A screws. You're too focused.
I have no clue what you're doing.
Like when you're looking for something as a kid, like I was just finding this, like A, and you're like, A!
Yeah.
You get excited.
Yeah.
That feeling never goes away.
No.
I was like, oh, I found A! Wait a minute. I'm not ready for you. What did we do wrong?
Oh my god! No, we didn't.
I'm gonna pee. She goes, I think they made the holes wrong. Yeah, I'm sure it was them. Bree, we did it. We have the engineer on deck to just finish it up. Honestly, we did most of it, but I would say about every step we had to undo and redo. Okay, let's put her back. Wait, so then we'll flip it. It would make sense to have it the other way in here. Beautiful.
It's the next day. Today is Friday. It's almost 12:30 and I got up at 8 this morning. It's been honestly a pretty stressful day. Things are okay now though. Basically, this is going to be the first night that we spend at the house and we're going to start spending every night here. Like we're not going to sleep at the apartment anymore. I packed up stuff this morning. This is also the day we were going to introduce Donut to the house and she is here right now. She's doing okay. That is what was stressful. She was not very happy. Just did not want to be in that room because she was afraid of the ceiling fan. And every room has a ceiling fan other than bathrooms, but I don't want to set her up in a bathroom. We're setting her up in the room that she's going to be in. Sorry, I just had to change my SD card, so I'm not sure where I left off. But basically, brought Donut over here. I set all of her stuff up in her new bedroom. And she actually has 2 bedrooms, which is crazy. We have a gate in between 2, and she's going to be able to have both of them. And we're going to slowly introduce her to the house, but we're starting with that bedroom. And she was just not happy, very afraid of the ceiling fan. And I was trying to be there for her, but also she's a little unpredictable. So just kind of letting her do her own thing right now. And I went and checked on her. I put a camera in there as well so I can check on her. And she's just chilling in her crate right now. So I'm glad she's calmed down. She was like trying to get out of the room, like by the door, but she's not doing that anymore. She's chilling. She has some windows in there. Like I said, all of her stuff. She has her food, water, litter, toys, her tunnels, her beds, like everything. And it should help too because it smells like her in the apartment. And we might also throw like some of our clothing in there because that smells like us. I'm glad that she's doing a little better right now. I know it's going to be some time. It takes, I think, 3 months for a cat to get used to a new space. It's like 3-3-3. It's 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. 3 days is like to decompress. I forget what the 3 weeks is, to start getting their bearings maybe, and then 3 months they're like good to go. I'm not sure, but that's how my day started. So I packed up a bunch of stuff, came here. I just got done unpacking. One of the things I packed up is the espresso machine. So this is the new official, I think it's going to be official, coffee and matcha station. I ended up moving the matcha station from where I had it. My best friend was suggesting I put it over here, and I do agree that it looks a lot better because there's just a background on the whole thing as opposed to it was like sticking up top there. So this looks a lot better, so cute. And I'm about to make a matcha. And then I want to start getting some decor up on the walls and planning that out. There are some things I might ask Sean to help me with just because they're heavy. I want to make sure I secure them well. And I want to get like the measurements and positioning right. And honestly, that might be most things because I'm going to need help for the magnet displays, the Our Cheery Corner logo wood sign, the vision board, and then if we add floating shelves again. I can pretty much do like artwork today is what I'm thinking. And it's so cool to see the office coming together. I know I talked about it yesterday, but I'm going to be so happy in that space. And like the light is game changing for inspiration, for my mood. Like to be in a space that has natural light is already I feel the like good vibes, and like this lighting is so good. I didn't even adjust the lighting. I just like hit the camera and maybe it was a little washed out, but we'll play around and get used to the lighting in here. But just so many windows. It's awesome. Okay, so let's make a matcha and then I will see you in the office to decorate what we can. Oh, also, I ordered food from a place that my friend Amanda, the owner of Diggle & Co., suggested. She said their chicken tenders were really good. We had like a craft night the other night. I mentioned that earlier. And she got pizza from a different place and then suggested this place for their chicken tenders. Not there being noises. This house is going to scare me. What was I saying? Oh, I got chicken tenders from this place. So I'm very excited to try them. I got coconut, Ritz, and buffalo chicken tenders. So I DoorDash those, which I never do. I like never Grubhub a DoorDash, to the point that like if I don't have food, I'm like, what am I going to eat? Like I forget that that's an option. So I was like, oh, I can just DoorDash it. So that should be coming in like, I don't know, 30 to 40 minutes. And we will take a lunch break when it arrives. But for now, for the 40th time, let's make a matcha and head to the office. I won't give you as in-depth of a tutorial as I did yesterday, since I gave you one yesterday, but I have everything here today, so you can actually see what I meant by using the sifter thing. And here's my little wood spoon. I always use this one for some reason.
And I'm gonna do the birthday cake one again. This is just so good. Hope you can see what I'm doing. I just sift it through and add some water to it. You wanna do like zigzag motions and circular. Also, these Band-Aids on my fingers are to keep my fingernails on because they are looking rough. They're like bending off. Okay, that's good. Put the whisk back. Actually gonna add the creamer into my matcha bowl so I can get the last bit of matcha out. Usually I just do water, but perfect. Stir it up. A beautiful matcha. Cheers. We'll have to see where I'm at today, but I might even start packing some orders in here today because the Wi-Fi is already set up. We set it up yesterday and I have everything I need to pack orders. So that's exciting. We'll see if I get to it, but let's do some decor hanging. I think I want to hang these pieces up. It's the cloud one and the little frog one. I don't know where I'm gonna put it though. I also think I want to get this hung up. It's a little crocheted plant, like hanging plant. There's a lot of stuff that was like on hanging shelves or floating shelves, that being one of them. Ooh, you know what? I'll hang my mirrors up today. But like, should I wait to see what that wall looks like? No, I don't think I'm gonna put mirrors on that wall. Ooh, okay. Where should I put things? This is exciting. Let me like look around and try to envision where things could go. I also want to put this up. I think I'm gonna hang it here. Oh, you can't see what I'm showing you. I don't know if I should put it here or up there. I'm thinking up there. Yeah, maybe I'll start with that and hang some other things as well if I can find a good place for them.
Stay away from that old Viper man. Don't you take that fruit he's holding in his hand. Just one bite and you'll be swinging with the band.
Okay, I just put these shelves up and I'm gonna decorate them in a second, but my food arrived, so I need to go eat first. Okay, I'm actually so excited for this.
Stay away from that old Viper man. Don't you take that fruit he's holding in his hand. Just one bite and...
Okay, let's start with the Ritz. Wow, I've never had Ritz on chicken tenders. Okay, this is a coconut one. I'm gonna dip it in this orange sauce. Food is the way to my soul, the way to my heart, whatever the expression is. Okay, now the buffalo one. Okay, I'm gonna eat and then I will see you in the office to do more decorating. Thank you, Amanda, for the suggestion. This is fire.
If you hang around that old Viper man and let temptation lead you by your lily hand, you will be moving your body to...
Perfect. Okay. I don't know what else I want to hang right now. I think that wall will be more of my artwork and I can do mirrors. Maybe that's what I'll do. I can do this corgi butt. I have so much stuff that was on the floating shelf. I might ditch the floating shelf idea here and just have like the stuff that was on the floating shelf be on my desk or just other surfaces. I have this cake that was for my 3 years. That would look cute on this wall. So that wall might be like more of an art wall. I may or may not hang up these. Those are in my old office, obviously. We got this guy. This is on a floating shelf. Maybe put him up here. I have my Rose Forever flowers as well. I don't know where I want to put those. I might put the pink ones back here. That's where they were in the other office. But yeah, I feel like this would be a really cool like gallery wall. I might try to plan it out a little more with Sean. Oh, I have one of these. Oh, that's more the vibe. Okay, wait. I'm gonna take this one down. Yeah, that fits the vibe a whole lot better on this wall. Okay, cute. I don't know if I'm gonna hang anything else right now. Ooh, do I want to start on the gallery wall? I'm gonna go check on Donut, see how she's doing, and then I'll come down and I'm either gonna do the gallery wall or pack some orders. Okay, Donut's doing okay. She's in her kennel, like her carrying case. But I wanted to quickly say the vision board, I forgot that this needs to be hung up as well. It was sitting out there. I'm gonna hang it here, I think, because it's not really a piece of decor. It's something I want up and I want to see. But I feel like from the standpoint of filming and like coming into my office, this wall will be filmed the least amount, I'm thinking. So that's probably a good spot for it. The thing is I don't know if I want to do this gallery wall because I don't know if I'm going to do shelving, like floating shelves or shelving for my roses. So I might hold off on that. It's also hard to like start hanging stuff when I don't have someone here to like tell me if it looks good. This is the sign that's going to go up here between the two magnet displays as well. Okay, I'm gonna pack my first few orders. I am so excited. You don't realize how much light has an impact on like your mood and the vibe until you don't have it. So I have 6 orders on Etsy that are pending. We have a couple that are for keychains. I actually have one I got today that is for a punch needle kit, a punch needle corgi butt wall hanging, which I haven't had one of those ordered in a while. And a Siamese cat keychain and the Siamese cat magnet. Oh, I just watched birds fly by. And then we have another one where someone ordered a matcha tea sticker, a boba tea sticker, and a flower coaster punch needle kit, which also an interesting order. I don't usually get orders for those stickers, so that's fun. And I have another DIY punch needle kit, a tufted phone grip, and 2 keychains, so I'm gonna pack up the keychains. And then over on Shopify, like I said, I have 9 orders. I've got some stickers. We have a refill kit, Mina Corinne punch needle, another keychain, stickers and keychains, keychain, and a frame. So let's pick and pack what I can. And I think I'm gonna set the shipping to be tomorrow because I just don't think I'm gonna make it to the post office today. This is really cool now too because I have the stickers right here. These are, oh my god, so windy out. These are the stickers that I have manufactured. There are still a lot that I don't get manufactured yet, but a lot of the orders that were placed were for ones that I get manufactured. So I can grab those as I pick. So very convenient. Look at how aesthetically pleasing this shot is. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, let's do this. Okay, well that was the most enjoyable packing session I've ever had. I wanted to share as well that, I don't know if I showed this, but I ended up putting some keychain bubble mailers down here for easy access, and that's already so nice to have them right there. And then I have overstock under this table right now of those mailers. And the other thing is I need to put my pegboard up at some point, so I think I'm gonna put it here on this wall. But yeah, that was so much fun. We got some pretty packages, and those will go out tomorrow. Duncan is also, oh, sorry buddy. You know your name really well. He is just chilling with me. He was sleeping, which is very cute. He chose not to sleep in his bed. But yeah, honestly, all that's left to do in this office is hang decor, and I can like fully work in here, like hang the decor, the pegboard as well, and like get that set up. But like everything's set up for working. So I might even go live tomorrow. We will see. I'm trying to decide my next move. If I do want to just start hanging the decor, I might go help my mom. She's here helping in the kitchen. I might go clean up in there, and then maybe we can do this together. But I will see you soon-ish, hopefully, to do some more decorating. The time has come to hang up the pegboard.
Okay, the pegboard is properly set up and good to go. Nice, that worked out well. Okay, so still have this decor to do. Still waiting because I might actually put the floating shelves up there. Other than that, and other than these two walls, the office is done. So it's just like decor stuff, which I've said a few times. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to do this. It might not be in this video. I might do this in a different video or just show you it once it's done. But let me give you a little overview of the office. Okay, so I have my little pom-pom heart hanging there. I don't know if I showed that yet. And then you come in and the most beautiful lighting ever. It's 4 o'clock right now. So this is what the lighting looks like at 4 in mid-April. Obviously it's gonna change throughout the year. I have my punch needle frames hanging. I showed you that. Then I have some organization. These are packages I need to open. Those are actually keychains. So that'll be next week when I get back to work. I need to go through and photograph keychains. This still is not figured out. I have like random decor. This might kind of stay like that. And then I have more decor here. This might stay like this. The only thing is I don't want the sun to fade the tape or like ruin it, but I feel like I use it fast enough that it won't be an issue. I have my planner, my iPad, and another book down there, like a notebook. My chair looks so good. And then we have my main desk, the packages I just packed up. I have like a crochet flower garden going on over here with a picture of my bestie and I. And this pretty much stayed the same. I got rid of a lot of stuff that was here. It was decor stuff and it just felt cluttered. So I just have my washi tape there, a plant that Brianna got me yesterday, so sweet. And then this is the packing station. Again, I want to do a full office tour and go through like everything with you, but this is just like an overview. We have yarn that I need to like access easily. I'm gonna do the yarn wall upstairs, but this is just gonna be like when I'm punch needling in here, I'll have like access to all the colors and schemes that I've already started. The pegboard that we just set up, box shelf, so many boxes. These ones are kits that are ready to go. These are just boxes that are assembled. Then this table has all the decor on it that I need to figure out what to do with, and the printer and Cricut. And then I also added this light in here yesterday. This is from the old office as well. And then I have my beautiful display of keychains, magnets, and stickers. Like I've been saying, this wall will have the magnets and that sign. This wall will have the vision board, but behind the vision board, I have some more storage. This is stuff for punch needle kits, as is this, and these are, I also have the punch needles in there, wooden engraved keychains, my punch needle car coasters, which I don't know exactly where I'm gonna put that yet, and then I just have some extra bins on the ground here. So there is some organization and work that still needs to be done. This also I need to figure out if I'm hanging that. We have my Rose Forever flowers that I definitely want to display somewhere, so really just decorating is left to do, and we did start that today, so that feels really good. I am so excited about this office, as I've been saying. And for obvious reasons, this video has been so much fun to film, and I'm so excited to start editing it. I think I'm gonna do a lot of editing tomorrow and over the weekend, and there's still a lot of moving in that we need to do. Throughout all of this, we've been working on moving in the main areas and the kitchen. The kitchen's pretty much moved in. We just probably want to reorganize some of the stuff and like figure out the best spots for everything. It's such a beautiful kitchen. I'm so excited to cook and bake and make my matchas and film it all for you. I'm so excited. Also, I'm loving, I know I already showed it, but I'm loving that little pink wall right there of those 3 canvases. But yeah, I feel like this is pretty functional and I'm happy with how I've organized it so far. And this is pretty much how it's gonna be organized because what's left is just like hanging stuff. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna end it here. And if you enjoyed, please consider subscribing and giving this video a thumbs up. And I hope to see you in the next one where I will be in this beautiful office again and for the foreseeable future. So hope to see you there. Thank you again for watching. Bye. Can we hear it one more time for the lighting though? I mean, come on.